Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Would you believe I got a phone call straight up today? Someone loves me a lot, but I will contact them later. Today I have grabbed some bits and bobs out. Hey Deborah, I've grabbed some bits and bobs out of my Use It Up box. So I made too many of when I was making, I think I made about 30 cards. So I made this card using Winterwood's, hey Liz, Winterwood's, Birch and the Noble Peacock Designer Series foiled paper. So I made about 30 of these cards. I did the Christmas Stampathon challenge, I did team swaps, and then I made a whole lot for my stash. And I have 3 of the trees left. So I thought I will grab them out and see what we can do. I have no set plan. So I thought I could maybe do, hey Donna, hey Christy, maybe do a masculine card, maybe do a Christmas card, and what else? I now know who rang me because she just texted me. And someone suggested a tag, but these are a touch big, so I'm not sure. I may be able to make a big Christmas tag. I'll see how I go. And someone suggested snowmen. I have no snowmen in my Christmas collection. Hey Pamela, thanks for joining. Hey Kathleen, good morning. Leanne, it's actually afternoon here, even though it is morning for some of you, just being in the future and all. So I have grabbed out my Winterwood stamp set in case I wanted to use this birch or these backgrounds. And I'm sort of halfway through making some team things for on stage, and I have rooted in, if I don't drop the stamp set, I have rooted in nature on my desk. But I can grab, and I can probably use the birch, and I was thinking possibly gallery grunge. No, that's okay Pamela, it's just I don't do wintry Christmas things because it's scorching hot summer here. It's a very nice spring day today. It's been drizzling. We got caught out a bit running some errands this morning, but only a tiny bit. And of course I was going into the art stores. So yeah, morning Julie. So what I will do, I will flip us around and we'll see where this making takes us. I hope you have all had a good couple of days since I was last live, because I'm trying to think when I was last live. It's been a while. Yeah, well, it's almost summer here. Almost. We're super close, and we have been having some really icky days, but it hasn't been too bad. Today it's really mild, and as I say, they were saying possibly hail and rain this afternoon, which may not be fun. I will turn off my overhead light and we will get going. So my thoughts are that I want to get away from this colour scheme, because I know this, what colour did I use? Let's see if I can flip around and remember. It's not Mossy Meadow. It's not Pretty Peacock. Oh, I used Pretty Peacock on crumb cake for this one. So I'm hoping to get away from using Blueberry Bushel with it, because I don't want to be same. I want to be a bit different. I think I may grab down my Gallery Grunge, because my dear friend Ruth, I'm thinking this wood panel may be a really cool thing to use behind this for a masculine card. The only problem is this is a wood set, and what I really want to do with it, I may not be able to because it's an old wood mount set. Hey, Kathy. Okay, just make sure I am... Hello, Alexa from Perth. It's a beautiful day there. I'm glad. There are quite a few. Well, there are 2 of you Perth, lovely Perth people in. So I'm going to grab out that, and I'll see if I can do what I want to do. I'm just going to see if you can still see these in the screen. I'll take this card off. I just wanted to show you the original card that these came from, and I've used Stitch Shapes framelits and the Winterwoods dies to make that, and of course I've used vellum. So hey Susan, thank you for joining. I'm just trying to, what I may do, I may just grab out my pretty peacock and we will see what I grab out to go with it. Feel free to shout out some colours. I think I'm liking Sahara Sand and possibly Night of Navy. I'm just wondering if I'm questioning the Cajun Craze, but I think I like it just for a pop colour. Hey Mel, thanks for joining. Hey Angie, thanks for sharing. Ah yes, being a public, Angie, are you in Melbourne? Because I know it's a public holiday in Melbourne for the Melbourne Cup. So I'm thinking I'm liking this. I'm thinking I might go Cajun Craze for the background. Hey Chrissy, thanks for joining. Let's see if I can put my hand easily. No, that's Cherry Cobbler, not Cajun Craze. Because I like the warmth of Cajun Craze. Oh. Okay, apparently my watch wants to... Ah, yes. Things would be very quiet there being a public holiday. You guys get so many public holidays. You, in Melbourne, what, you guys get a public holiday for Melbourne Cup. You get a public holiday for the AFL Grand Final. We don't get one for the NRL Grand Final. What else do you get special public holidays for? I reckon you guys get more than here in New South Wales. Okay. Cajun Craze. So we're going to use Tone on Tone and use Cajun Craze with Cajun Craze. Hey Maureen. Hope you are well. So, going to see if I can do this. If not, I can always cover it up with the tree, and that's okay. So, I'm just going for it. I just want to create a really subtle background. Now, I can look at this. This is not going to be straight. No, that's okay. But I can make it work, and I just knock something on the ground. That'll do. Just seeing what kind of background I can create. Just want to have some bit of a background. That works. I don't mind that actually. That works really well. I would have been able to line it up better if I didn't have the old wood version of this. Grand final day. We'll see, we don't get show day either. We don't get a public holiday for the Royal Easter Show. Hey Kathy, thanks for joining. I am thinking. I knocked all the trees on the floor. They're a bit needed. And I can't pick them up. How is that for dead air time? I don't want any trees, but maybe if I use this little leaf in like Sahara sand on this background, that may look subtle and nice. Thank you for sharing, Pamela. As I say, I'm just sort of flying by the seat of my pants here, and it may end up just being one card. I don't know. Now these aren't cling stamps, so I need to give it a good press down to get it to adhere. Okay, I think I like that, and that's just in Sahara sand, so it is a different hue. And I am thinking maybe this leaf for a bit more, just, that's a bit small, a bit more. Hey Cindy, thanks for joining. Just making a bit of a card base, because we've Knight of Navy, making a bit of a card base for this to go on. Now this is going to be quite bold, but I don't mind that because everything else has been quite muted. This one can go completely upside down here, and just still need something for this to sit on. I don't mind that so far. I'm thinking sentiment along here. Just what type of sentiment is a whole nother kettle of fish. Sorry, oh, I just put that in the blue and I didn't want to. Well, that sort of foiled those plans, didn't it? Unless I clean it. There we go. That's a bluey Sahara sand one. Hey Sam, I haven't seen you in forever. I thought you may have fallen off the face of the earth. But good to see you're still around. Sentiments. I don't know if the sentiments in Rooted in Nature are quite going to work. So I may, just closing up these ink pads, otherwise it may get a bit dangerous around here. I'll leave all my colours here. Looking at Well Said and seeing what we may have in here. That is longer. Oh, see, time for a new adventure. Celebrating another year of happiness. That could be used for anything. The Celebrating another year of happiness could be an anniversary card, a birthday card. The best thing about you is today. Let's see what works on this. Lie them out. My little 2 is always kamikaze. Am I missing a stamp from in here? That's interesting. Ah, this one. I don't know where it is because I've made all those cards. How very, very interesting. I've got to read backwards, which isn't helping. Celebrating another year of happiness sort of works really, really well. And I'm thinking of definitely using Sahara sand because everything's looking a bit dark at the moment. So I may use Sahara sand with the Night of Navy. Which one? The Gallery Grunge? Oh, I'm glad you can catch me live as well. Okay, let's see where my Sahara sand is, and hopefully I will also have a piece that is a nice width. That's the width of the card, but do I have a smaller? Oh, I've got lots of strips back here. I'll pop that larger piece back in and grab some strips. Okay, this one I can cut down. Do you think we should try and use all 3 of these trees today? Hey Diane. Oh, I'm glad you like my cards and videos. That's the only reason why I do it, is because people enjoy watching it. I mean, I enjoy making them. That's half the issue, but... Okay. Let's flip this over and see how we go for another try. Perfectly straight but too close to the edge. Perfect. Great. I do like the Well Said stamp set for these kind of, they're sort of left of center. I'm sure this is meant to be in the middle of a card, but I do like using these sentiments on the outside of a card as well. Okay, let's get this trimmer down and give this nice trim. I love that this has so many sides to it that I can, thinking that may not just be close enough. And would you believe I used too light of a hand for that? There we go. Right. Done, done, and done. Okay. Thinking it may need to go onto like a piece of pretty peacock. That might look really, really nice. Okay, let's see what I've got, and I have a nice long strip that should be the perfect size. Hello, Mr. Linda. Hey, Ray. Everyone's popping in today. Oh, there are 22 of you. Okay. I'm thinking I might, just thinking what I might do to the edge of this, because it's certainly not centered, but just to keep things easy, I may just do a slanty angle. There is one, and I will do exactly the same, well, not exactly the same, but pretty close to the same angle on the other side. And just wondering how low I wanted to go, because that's covering up quite a bit. I think I like the sentiment strip there. I'm not loving this, but I'm just working with it. Just working with it, keeping it simple. Which stamp, Chrissy? I've used a couple so far. I've used Gallery Grunge, Winterwoods, Rooted in Nature, and Well Said. We're up to 4 stamp sets. We are doing our best. Hey, Teresa. Thank you. I'm very, very glad you enjoy my videos. I enjoy making them for you guys. Okay. So I'm just going to totally cheat here and pop these. Just pop that across, and then I'm going to get some dimensionals for this side. And both my dimensionals want to come off at the same time. I've made this strip perfect width for these ones. I do kind of want to put one in the middle. Can't have a saggy middle. Oh, that's not good, Julie. Julie, did you have class today? Because I thought Tuesday was your class day. It's getting very, very dark outside. I feel like I'm sitting in a dark room. I don't know if the lighting's any different to normal. Winterwoods, yes. I bought Winterwoods because I didn't have very many Christmas stamps from the main catalogue, so I bought Winterwoods and went, I'm going to use that. So I have. I also bought the dies as well. I don't think that's, I think I'm going to have to fix this up with a little extra stamping. I'll show you what I did in a sec. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put something here. I'm thinking I may grab this little leaf out of Winterwoods and use it. Okay, and I think I'm going to leave this at just 1 card. Oh, they're on holidays. Well, that's not very nice that you're not on holidays with them. Oh, I like that one just there, and it's on the same angle as the cut. So that works perfectly. If in doubt, add something. What did I just do? This fell into the stamp. Let me just grab my trusty baby wipe and clean that off. Otherwise, I'm going to have Cajun Craze ink everywhere. Okay. Let me know. I haven't got any on me, which is great. So, do we think we need anything else? I'll give it a fold because I don't know. I feel like it's missing something, but I can't work out what it is. Ah, no, Jenny, I've still got another month. Actually, it's a month and a day. You should be counting down too, Jenny. Right. What do we think? I think it's throwing me because I used a full card front rather than layering it. I think there are less layers. Yes, the week before yours, that's right. Should I just stick it down and call it done? I know what I might be able to do. Going to grab, although I don't know if it will work or not. The video's blurry, is it? I'm not sure what's going on today. Pearls or bling? I don't know. No one has mentioned it. Thinking maybe putting this on a piece of this, like a rectangle. So I'm adding reverse layers. Maybe Facebook, it may be my internet, I'm not sure. Jenny, that's not kind. Okay, let me grab my ruler and let me see. So if I go very, very technical, if I go 8 centimeters by 9 centimeters, that may just be enough to give it a smaller circle behind the vellum. I'll try it both ways. We'll do this and then I'll try yours and see which one I like, because I'm only using scrap stamps, so they will both work. Okay, so we've got that, which I could stamp onto or do something, and Sam said get a smaller circle than this. I don't know what size this is. So that is a 2 1/4, which is the biggest punch I have. Hey Elizabeth, hey Linda. Well, I am close to finishing anyway, so it may well be my internet, but because oh look, I've just cleared up for myself as well, Julie. Julie, I've just got clearer myself, so on my playback, because my playback's normally blurry, which is why I ask. Okay, card back, we have 2 options. We have the very vanilla rectangle, which I don't mind that. I want to add more and more layers though. Or, and I already sort of have a thought. I like Sam's idea of using this smaller one, but I'm also thinking of changing or stamping on this. Okay, right, I have an idea now. So I'm going to get the birch tree trunks from in here, and are they long enough? Look, it doesn't matter if they don't reach the whole way. But your eyes, do you need to go get your eyes tested, Jenny? Okay, whoops, and I'm going to use something really soft like the Sahara sand. Oh, nothing has changed. Bizarre, because I am like crystal clear. Okay, so they look so good. Yes, you do need to get some vellum. I think it's a crime to crafting if none of you have vellum in your collections. Just saying. So these won't be perfect, but they will be good enough for what I'm looking for. So I still like this background, and I may change the circle, but I want to give both a go. What a shame that I have to stamp over. Grab my scratch piece. I must change my background. It's starting to look very, very grotty, because I taped this down to my desk so I sort of know where I'm filming. How's that for stamping fairly straight? I'm rather impressed with myself. Okay. Close this ink pad. Add that to my colour collection up here. So I'm thinking maybe we change this piece to the blue. So we use this. We pop, oh, maybe it doesn't need it at all. What do we think of this? The sweet smell of paint fumes. I have my mum painting a wall for me. I did nail it straight, Pamela. That never happens. I'm thinking because this is double layered, this needs to be double layered in Night of Navy. But I like, it just needed a background. Needed something to sit on because it was floating. So I think if I put some Night of Navy around this and we call it done. When in doubt, add layers or embellishments, but because this is much more of a masculine card, I'm less inclined to add embellishments like bling or anything like that. Now, would you believe I don't actually, is that a card base? Yes, it is. I don't actually have a scrap piece of Night of Navy. I know, it's sacrilege. My mum is painting a wall that we had patched, I won't tell you how many years ago, and she loves painting. So I can hear her rollering the wall. Although one of the walls, she had to order paint. Whoops. Now, that was my scoring blade just going for a bit of a turn. But I will grab that later. I will tell you what does happen. So there's a little hole just here, and the scoring blade decided to kamikaze its way out, which normally doesn't happen, but it's never happened for me so far, but it did just happen. That's got a rip in it, so I will use this side, and I'm just going like 2.5 centimeters larger than the piece I have used. I must put that scoring blade back in. Okay, I'll need to clean my desk completely anyway, so I shall not forget. Okay. Hey Chris, thanks for joining. Oh, that's not nice, Susan. No, I have only had that jump out just then, Donna, and of course it was with you guys here. I do sometimes have one end of it jump out, but I catch it straight away and just pop it back in. It's just, for me, it's the nature of where I keep it and the fact I move it up and down all the time. So I've just created like a tiny mat. It's just enough that it doesn't take up too much space on the card. So you can see it's quite nice. I like that. You can still see all my stamping underneath, which I also like. I love seeing who's top fans in the chat now. It's a new thing that's come up on my page, which I like a lot. My stepdaughter's partner, he went, "I'm a top fan now," and I just had to laugh because he likes everything I put up, and he went, "I'm a top fan." It was very funny, very, very funny. I don't even know if this is straight. I think it's straight enough. How about that? Now, I cannot use wet glue on my vellum, otherwise it will buckle. So under where I have put this down, I will use some snail. Now, I'm not using more dimension because this is already on dimensionals, and if I put this straight down on the stamping, you will see more of the stamping through. I'll show you what I mean. So see, if I put it flat, these not straight, I don't think. Can I? Should I? No, it's just going to stay like that. So I think that's my card. I have used one of these. I may come back and do a take 2 another day. I found this when I cut Feels Like Frost ESP. It's furry. There you go. Okay, so that is today's card. I'll bring it up and give you a bit of a closer look. We've got lots of layers, and I have used Gallery Grunge Winter Woods. Sorry. So that is the card close up. So I've used Gallery Grunge Winter Woods. I have used Well Said, and I have used, I don't know if I'm going to have enough screen, I have used Rooted in Nature. So I've used all these colours. What else did I use? I used the 2 1/4 inch. Oh no, I didn't end up using that. But yes, this is the card. Hold on, I'll pop these 2 up, and I will pop this here. So the colours I've used is Sahara Sand Cajun Craze, I can't speak today, Night of Navy, and Pretty Peacock. yes, it's festive, but it does just say celebrating another year of happiness. So I purposely made it non-Christmassy. So next time I come back, I will use another one of these, and I might make a Christmas card. I just didn't want to make the video too long, and I've made this card and I'm really happy with it after adding all my bits and bobs. And I will catch you guys hopefully Friday, because I'm working 3 days this week. I've already worked one, so it definitely won't be Thursday, but I will see you guys on Friday. Thanks for joining and have a great couple of days. Bye.